Hello, everyone. It's 444 on Thursday. I'm Karen Polino, here to share in messages of divine guidance from the soul and your angels, guides, masters, teachers. This is the way that I give back every week, as long as I'm here during the week. So welcome everybody coming on. Let me know you're here. And I look forward to sharing in both a group reading and a couple individual readings. Know that if you want to be chosen for an individual reading during the live event, that you need to comment, and you can comment about the reading. You can comment about anything. Just be nice. Oh, thank you, Sharon. I'm in purple today. Yes. Happy full moon. Yes, everybody open your wallets tonight. My friend and an astrologer, I'll post it here after. I do have some video to do after this, but I will post about the full moon and emptying your wallet or purse, and then going out in front of the full moon and opening up and saying eight times or 9 times, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. And it's a great intention exercise to do. I remember we did it on my 50th birthday, so that's over 10 years ago. And my sister was like, I was the woo-woo girl at that time. And she called me a week later and said, well, I thought that stuff is crazy, but I just got a $10,000 raise. So it was so cool. So why not try it, right, everyone? So tonight is that full moon, and hi, Kathy. Hi, Maria. Hi, Lisa. Great to see everybody coming on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, everyone. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to share in a group reading. The spread that I'm going to do today is about relationships. It's about career and purpose or finances, physical, mental, emotional well-being. And then I'll ask for an extra 2 cards to give any messages that weren't included in the first 6 cards that I share. And then I'll do a couple individual readings. And I love sharing. I'm curious what's going to unfold today. As everybody's hopping on, I just want to share for the month of this is where I just came from, doing a soul portrait. I love doing it. So I share in the illustration in Oneness with Your Soul. I do a reflection of your soul, and any messages go into the portrait. And then I share a reading as well with the soul portrait. So you can go on my website at createheaven.com and the sessions. And it's through the month of August, 20% off. I've been sharing them on Facebook, and my last client said I could share hers too, so I'll share that after. So see if it calls to your soul. And also next Thursday, a week from today, I only have 6 spots left for the Gifts of the Blessed Mother, and I come to everyone after a powerful meditation in oneness with Mother Mary, and I give everybody a message of divine guidance that attends that class. I only take 20 people. So right now it's filling up, and I think there's 5 or 6 spots left. So I just want to share that with you. All right, everyone, let's dive in. Welcome, welcome, everybody coming on. So happy to be here with everyone. Hi, Bonnie, Sue. Hi, Leslie. New and old faces. So good to see everyone. All right, let's go into prayer, everyone, today. So I'm going to ask you to join me and take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go of everything that happened before you close your eyes. Take another nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go of everything that's going to happen after our reading. And just breathe into the present moment. Breathe into the peace of being here now and taking this sacred time for yourself. This is your time. I'm going to ask you to invite your soul to embody, come into divine alignment. Ask your angels, guides, masters, teachers, any loved ones from the spirit world. Ask them to create a beautiful circle of light, love, healing, peace, protection, wisdom, and guidance around you. Pause and breathe into that unconditional love. I ask the highest vibration of love, light, and grace to move through all of us today for your highest and greatest good. I ask for the highest vibration of love, light, and grace to bring forth anything that no longer serves you, to be healed, transformed, released, and completed. I also ask the highest vibration of love, light, and grace to bring forth clarity, wisdom, guidance, truth, and your highest and the highest and best of all, better than you could ever imagine. And let's together say, and so it is. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to pick one card from Judith Orliff's Power of Surrender deck to open up the reading. And then I'm going to use my Oracle deck, Ask Your Soul Knows, and Tony Carmine Salandro's Angel God Goddess deck. So I'm going to pick one from each of those decks for what do we need to know about relationship. It could be the relationship with yourself, the divine, or another. My cards are set up differently today. I'm going to share in a reading about career, purpose, or finances might come up. And then I'm going to pick one card from each about physical, mental, emotional, spiritual well-being. These are the most common questions that emerge during readings. And then I'm just going to pick one card from each and ask if there's anything else we need to know. To complete the reading, it will emerge in the last two cards. Okay. So first card from Judith Orliff's deck, Surrender, Comparison with Other People. The message says, keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. So this is a habitual, conditioned energy that the ego loves to compare itself to others. If you're not feeling good about yourself, you'll hear thoughts and your ego will share thoughts about how others are less than or not enough. And if you feel less than, then you'll always think that everybody's got something better than you. So exhausting, right? And it keeps you from shining in your authentic self. It keeps you from inner peace. It keeps you from self-love. So just catch your thoughts, come back to your own heart center, and ask what you need to give back to yourself and to share, ask your soul to share in your own expression, your own uniqueness. And that is a very strong habit that the ego plays out in many people. So catch yourself and don't beat yourself up, because that's not going to help, but just reroute, redirect, come back to self-awareness, self-love, self-gratitude. You have the tools. Most of you that are watching this have the tools. Okay, so remember, so if you've been playing that game, your ego's been playing the game with somebody in your life, breathe back, say thank you, but I choose to come into my own heart. Beautiful. Okay, let's move forward. So Mary Beth said, that's the second time I heard that message today. Interesting. Okay, so now cards about the intention of relationships. So until I look at the cards, well, this is interesting. So again, I always am fascinated by themes. So this is about the relationship with yourself. This is the self-love card. So this is I'm really curious what's going to continue to unfold. Angel of self-love. Time to look at how you value yourself, issues of self-love. So comparison is bringing you back to the lessons of self-love, and it's time to just again embrace yourself for who you are as you are in the moment. Self-acceptance, self-compassion, these are expressions of self-love. So, how many of you need to hear this message? If you've been hard on yourself, stop. It's not serving you, it's not serving your soul, it's not serving your peace. Now, the other card that's coming with that is choose joy. Look at the image on this card. I created it with intention and color and expression. It's time to feel this energy from the inside out. So, if you're having challenges with loving yourself and accepting yourself, choose an expression, a moments of joy in your day. Do something, share something that brings you joy. Joy is a higher vibration of love and light. So it will wash away all those other messages and programs you've been ingrained with, and it will shift you to the higher vibrations of love and light. So, what do you choose to bring more joy into your life? Beautiful. Joy Rogers. That means choose myself, Joy. Absolutely. Your mother gave you that name for a reason, or your soul gave you that name for a reason, right? No coincidences, right? Okay, let's move on from relationship to career, purpose, and finances. And again, if you feel like this reading can support others during this, so hit that share button, send it out into the world, let others find their way. Okay, so love, love, love this card. Little risque, but that's fine. Goddess of awakening. So your soul, the star represents, at least in my soul entrainment work, that was the first thing when I asked, let me see into the soul. And how my soul showed me the soul energy and light was through the star. Now we also have an eighth chakra right above the head. And people are used to the seven chakras, but the eighth chakra is the soul star chakra. It connects us into oneness with our soul. This card says that part of your purpose right now is awakening and aligning and listening to the call of your soul. So how is your soul asking you to create? How is it asking you to express yourself? And the card said, this is a wondrous time of exploring the soul, going into your creativity, your expression, even romance, okay, connection. And the other card that's with that, and it's there's no coincidence, the ring from my light, that the butterfly is a symbol of the soul. And this card is about help me to choose ease when we are in alignment with our soul versus our conditioned self, our ego. Ease automatically unfolds in our life. The ease of finding our purpose, the ease of finding a career or bringing the flow of resources, finances to support our soul exploration, our soul purpose, our soul awakening. Okay, so this is about your soul is calling you to purpose, to expression, to explore, to more ease and grace versus hardship and challenges. Listen to your soul. Okay, yeah, Paula Williams. I share in my Align Divine Jewelry the mantra that came through: align divine, align divine, align divine. That is a mantra that the divine gave me to help people go into divine alignment to their highest expression of themselves. So you can use that mantra. Okay, let's move on to physical, mental, emotional well-being. Let me just take a sip of water. Oops, talking too much today. Okay, oops. I picked the card in my deck, so I got to put that. Let me pick another one for physical, mental, emotional, spiritual well-being. Okay, so if any of you were wondering about finances when I said that word, we have the angel of finances. So to worry about money is mental stress. It creates anxiety. We have an abundant universe out there filled with resources, opportunities, abundance. If you are in fear or worry about money, go straight to the divine, surrender your fear and worry, and say, show me, and bring the supply of everything I need to support me, my family, the situation, for the highest and greatest good of all. So again, we keep having these messages today to check in if your thoughts are ruminating and taking you away and creating feelings, because the thoughts create the feelings of stress, anxiety, fear. Okay. And stop hiding behind the fear and ask to be shown everything you need to support yourself and those that need to be supported. Come out of the hiding behind fear. Fear only keeps you in false evidence appearing real. FEAR, false evidence appearing real. Right. So Whitney said, anxiety is stopping myself from receiving finances. Right. Because what are you vibing at? What are you sending messages out to the universe? That's why my teachings have gone and shifted into align within yourself first, and you will manifest it in your outer world. Okay. Yeah. Sue said, show me. Just ask. Absolutely. Okay, moving on. I asked in the picking of these next two cards, is there anything else we need to know to complete this reading? Okay, here we have the message again. So this must be taking place in a lot of you that are on this or listening to the recording. This is the God of reflections. The qualities you hold in others is simply your own reflection. So this is, again, this is another message. It's not about comparing yourself to others. If others are showing you what's possible, awaken it within yourself. Okay? This is about looking in the reflection at yourself and seeing your own qualities, your own gifts, your own talents. And you might want to ask yourself the question. I just talked about this on a video I just created, right? And ask your soul, am I living my life or the expected life? So this path on this side is about going towards the light of your own soul, your own expression, and having that path illuminated and asking your soul to show you that reflection of your own light, your own beauty. The other path is living in the expectations of others, trying to live up to the standards of society, conditioning. It's, are you living your authentic, soul alive life? Or are you getting caught up in pleasing, the expectations, the comparison? It's not going to serve you or your soul. I have a whole program coming up about this. So keep your ears and eyes open. As soon as I'm ready to announce it, I will let you know, but I'm very excited. So, okay, everyone, I read all your comments after. Beautiful. So now I'm going to pick a couple people to do individual readings. Let me just shuffle my cards and put them back together. And again, please check out my website, createheaven.com. If you're new and you haven't joined the email list, you can receive 2 free gifts when you sign up for the email, both a guided meditation by myself to meet and connect with your guardian angel, and also a guide on how you can connect and communicate with your angels and guides. So check that out. And plus, you'll be updated on all classes, workshops, retreat specials. Oh, I do want to announce, I didn't put it here in the little banners, but that's okay. I do want to announce that I just posted. We run a retreat in October at Glastonbury Abbey in Hingham. I can see many faces and names that have attended our retreats over the past 17 years. And our next retreat is October 7th through the 11th. It's called Finding Peace and Light in the Midst of the Unknown. And there is an early bird registration. We only can take 20 people. That's as much as they house at the Abbey. Food is great. Powerful weekends. I'm sure, I know Sue has been there. There's other people that have been, and we do breath work. We work with the labyrinth. So check it out, everyone, at createheaven.com on the events page. All right, so I am going to come to a couple people and give them individual readings. Lisa. I met Lisa in a parking lot years ago, and she was coming out of a store and she had a 444 license plate. And I went up to Lisa and I said, Lisa, I didn't know her name. I said, do you know that your license plate has a special meaning? And she had just come from something that was very challenging for her. And I shared about 444 and the angels. And she ended up sharing her story with me. And then I had a book in my car and I had to give it to her. So that's how I met Lisa. So don't be afraid to share these little messages with people, because you never know when you're called to share what gifts of healing or insight that you can share with them. So Lisa, I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath. I'm picking 2 cards for you. Can't wait to share it. I think this is the first time I've done an individual reading for you. So Lisa, wow. So here is from my deck. I love this card. How may I serve you? I always have seen your beautiful light, your soul energy. You have so much creativity. And I feel like there's something with that creativity that your soul wants you to expand, see the energy of opening and expanding into where your heart is calling you. So if there's been a nudging towards something new or different, break through the resistance and the uncomfortableness and just start exploring your options. Start taking little action steps, because I feel like it's really important. And also self-care. This is the angel of diet nutrition. Just make sure you're paying attention. What are you feeding your thoughts? What are you feeding your body, your mind, your spirit? I feel like there's a little bit of an adjustment to bring balance to you, okay? That will make you actually feel better. So I leave you with those messages. They notice that they both have hearts in the picture. So this is all about helping you become more one with love, self-love, and sharing in love. I leave you with those blessings. Beautiful. Okay. Mary Jane. Mary Jane, take a nice deep breath. Mary Jane, you've been such a dedicated follower. Thank you always for being on the journey. Take a deep breath. Let's see what messages unfold. Ooh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to start with Tony Carmine Salerno's Angel of Communication. So, Mary Jane, this is about communicating clearly. Don't be afraid to say it like it is. I feel a relationship stepping forward that you've been holding it in, you've been swallowing your words, you've been ruminating over something, and it just keeps lingering. It's time to, and this, speak your truth, share what you need to share, not in a heated place. Remember, this is about saying, I would love to have a conversation with you, but you can never hurt anyone by sharing the truth. You actually hurt yourself and others when you're not sharing the truth, because they can probably sense it, and because you're not being authentic. So I feel like this is really important. Look at this is, what gift do you have for me? There's a package being opened. I definitely feel that in you speaking your truth and not holding it in anymore, you give a gift to them and you give a gift to yourself. But don't have that expectation going into it. Just share in a heart-centered, authentic, even if it's tough to have this discussion, call in Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the archangel that helps with communication, because I feel like in the end, there is a gift waiting for both of you. So I leave you with those blessings. All right, everyone. So I need to sign off now. I have a project that I have to get going on, and it's a timely matter. So I want to leave you with blessings. Hit that share button if you feel that others can benefit. Visit my website, createheaven.com, everyone. I'll see you next week. Many blessings. Take care. And thank you for being here. Bye now.